1873, Antoine van Leeuwenhoek first reported microbes such as bacteria and protozoa. Louis Pasteur he confirmed the existence of microbes. Robert Koch formulated germ theory of disease. Evolution of life on Earth. Bacteria are considered as the first life form to arise on the Earth about 4 billion years ago. All other life forms are evolved from the bacteria. A hyperthermophile of about 2.5 to 3.2 bio was the ancestor of bacteria and archaea. Evolution in bacteria. Evolution in bacteria occurs through mutation and natural selection. Antibiotic resistance in bacteria is a stunning example of evolution by natural selection. Kingdom of bacteria. Bacteria were formerly called Monera. Bacteria are single-cell prokaryotic organisms. It has two domains, eubacteria and archaea. Bacterial cell. Bacterial cells have many organelles. They have plasma membrane and cell wall for their protection. Ribosomes for protein synthesis, flagellum for their movement, and many more like pilus, plasmid. Nucleoid region and a capsule. Cell size. Even in comparison to animal cells as shown in the figure, bacterial cells tend to be smaller. They are about 1/10 size of a typical human cell. Respiration in bacteria. Bacteria that survive without oxygen are obligate aerobes. Bacteria that survive in the absence of oxygen are obligate anaerobes. Those bacteria that can survive in both the conditions are called facultative aerobes or anaerobes. Diversity in bacteria. Bacteria have diversified in the following three shapes: bacilli, those that are rod-shaped; cocci, the sphere-shaped bacteria; and spirilla that are ribbon-shaped. Classification of bacteria. Classification of bacteria is done on the basis of nutrition, depending on the source of their carbon and energy intake. They are either autotrophic or heterotrophic, which are then further divided. And secondly, they are classified on the basis of their cell wall or the peptidoglycan content in it. Gram staining is done to determine whether the bacterial cell is gram-positive, giving a purple color, or gram-negative, in which they give a pinkish color. Bacteria can reproduce asexually and sexually. Asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction takes place by the process of binary fission, in which parent cell divides into two, leading to the formation of two equal-sized daughter cell. Under favorable conditions, bacteria multiply rapidly and may double in 10 to 15 minutes. Sexual reproduction in bacteria can be done by the process of transformation, transduction, and conjugation. Transformation. DNA of a capsulate bacteria is transferred into a non-capsulate bacteria. Transduction. Here DNA is transferred from one bacterial cell to a different bacterial cell for a bacteriophage virus. Conjugation. It is a direct transfer of genome. Here genetic material of bacterial cell of a specific strain is shifted from a donor into another bacterial cell recipient of a different strain. Diverse character in bacteria are endospores. It allows the bacterium to produce a dormant and high-resistant cell to preserve the cell's genetic material in times of extreme stress. Benefits of bacteria. Bacteria helps us to digest our food as well as to maintain our health by fighting off harmful bacteria such as pathogens. Bacteria are useful in medicine field, food industry, beverage industry, and environment. We're going to look at how bacteria can cause disease in human. Bacteria are single-celled organisms. They cause disease by entering the body, multiplying and releasing toxins that damage cell. There are a number of diseases in human that are caused by bacteria. Let's take a closer look at a few. First of all, we have Salmonella, a type of food poisoning caused by Salmonella bacteria, which cause fewer abdominal cramps, vomiting, and diarrhea. By practicing good kitchen hygiene, also by washing hands after handling raw meat, we can avoid this. Another bacterial infection known as tuberculosis, caused by bacteria called Mycobacterium tuberculosis. It mainly affects the lungs. It is spread by breathing tiny droplets. Symptoms of TB are persistent cough, fever, and tiredness. It can be cured if it is treated with right antibiotics. also by use of vaccination. Another bacteria causing illness are stomach ulcers. A burning pan in stomach could be a sign of this disease. All credits goes to all members of Group A.